What's going on, guys? It's me.
And me. ASMR.
Welcome to another episode. A new angle today.
I'm digging the angle.
What's that in the background?
What?
What did I hear, Autumn? What was that?
May have been a dinosaur, may have been a baby. You
Baby
never know.
dinosaur. What
Baby
a
dinosaur.
baby dinosaur.
There you go.
That's
Hey guys, Matt Z, Julian, Paul, Culture of Ghosts, Catherine, how are you?
hello.
Hola amigos.
What can I say? I'd like
Can you guys hear that?
Oh
shit, I didn't know it was that loud.
guys, I have something to tell you. I have kidnapped a baby, and it's
Yeah, that's coming from over there, you guys. Oh my goodness. Hey Viral Beats, Rainbow Mess.
What's up, everybody? So, we have a cue of the day, and this cue of the day is brought to you by Better Health. Better Health.
Our code is in description. The code is why aren't you in therapy?
Yes. I only have 2 more payments left of my Affirm. So everybody, I want you to be happy for me. I'm almost out of interest rate jail very soon. But the actual question of the day is,
How much music would you like to put out each year? You guys, I know it will be different for everyone. Some people got some type of commitments that might require you to not put out any music. No, okay. I would like to put out each year, I'm gonna say 1 as well, Viral. Because
1.
dude, okay, I'm a new I have a baby. I'm just, my brain is somewhere else right now. But yeah, 1 would be nice. All the
Yes.
music from Matt Z, all of it. Frank says 4 electro tracks. Nice.
Here's a definitive answer. I mean, I like Viral Beats 1. I know Viral Beats' personality. So 1, even though Viral Beats does a lot of music, 1 is good.
Yeah.
4 electro tracks. I think that'd be good. You know, like a constant stream of
Yeah. I like that. That's dope. By the way, there is such a difference as like you can still be making a lot of music. Like I'm definitely making more than 1 song, but it's like finishing it and putting it out there. That's kind of what the question of the day is asking. Yeah.
And then again, you know, 1 isn't the worst if you're really proud of it, you know. And honestly, I think Autumn, I'm sure you can attest to this. It's like 1 sometimes is very hard because the emotional attachment to it.
Dude, oh my gosh. Yes,
You know?
sometimes the emotional attachment to a song can really keep you from finishing it, man.
Yes. I actually think, you know, I'm going to do with our song, Autumn. I'm too emotionally attached to it. I'm going to consolidate like the tracks and like I'm going to send it to like another mixer for them to do it, because I think I think it gets worse every time.
You're at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Rainbow Mess says, I'd like to be putting out probably an album a year, maybe an EP, maybe a full album.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's hard. The reason why I brought this up is Bad Snacks put a post up and she's like, I've been working on my full-length album for 3 years. And I was like,
Oh,
What in the
wow.
world? Like, she puts
Dude.
out music fairly regularly because she got now that she has, like, her record deal, I think she has to put out some amount, but, I was like,
Dude, shout out to Bad Snacks. Y'all need to follow her on IG, listen to her music if you have not yet. She's
Mhm.
doing like a I'm not on Instagram a whole lot nowadays, but I saw
Yeah.
that she was doing something where it's like she's having shows and it's the vibes are like, you go to this show and you can hear people talking, like you can have a conversation with people, like the music's not that loud. Um People are sober and I forgot what else. It was like
Home
very
music thing. It's like the
yeah,
home music
home music, home music. It just like cozy vibes, and I know that that's not everybody's thing,
thing.
but I personally like would love to show up at one of those. Like I don't know, it sounds so chill.
You'll be back in LA soon. You can come. I haven't gone
Yes,
to one, but, that's because
I want to
I wanna
go.
I feel like this. I I always show up at, like, my friends' random events. I don't tell them I'm coming, and I
Same.
mean, I know this is first and foremost, I accept that I'm, like, a guy, and I mean, I know this. What? Why am I saying
What? Yeah. What are you saying? I accept that I'm a guy. What? Wait. What? Where is this going? Where is this going? Therefore, therefore, what?
that? You are aware. You know I am a guy.
Okay, and
No, I don't wanna be, like, showing up at, like I mean, we're, like, friends, but it's, like it's so different if I show up at Aunt Annie's because it's, like, me and Eli, and we're just, like, bros kicking it, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's like,
understand. It's a okay. I kind of understand what you
"Okay,
mean
okay."
because as a you know, as not a guy, there's been times where like I've gone into an Apple store and it was me and my husband and he was holding my Ableton my keys and it had an Ableton lanyard and the Apple guy was like, "Oh hey, like dude, you play with Ableton or like you use Ableton?"
Uh,
And my husband was like, "No, that's my wife." And then he looks at me and he's just like, "Oh, okay." Like not he's not trying to be a douche or anything, but it just like because I'm assuming that because I was a girl, like he didn't want to make it seem kind of weird, you know?
yeah, exactly, exactly. We're like, I'm just trying to be, make everyone feel comfortable, you
It
know?
sucks that that's a thing between guys and girls, but
I you know,
sometimes it's yeah.
never wanna overstep, you know?
I,
Just wanna be the chill one because 'cause I'm a chill person, but you never
exactly.
know what that is for other people.
Yeah,
I know this
you never know how it's gonna come off to other
exactly,
people, and that's always the issue with like the opposite.
exactly.
And I completely understand just feeling that like more comfort around your, you know,
I limit it to, like,
around your
one
bros.
one a year.
Yeah.
One random show up a year.
Trader to the Living says bitches brew.
Oh, yeah,
What?
18 songs, at least 18 songs.
Okay.
Um, oh, yeah, it's time to go to that place we go sometimes, and I mean, it is every time.
Let's go around the web, you guys. After that very long
No.
conversation, we're gonna just chill out with some music and yeah, hopefully it's good.
Yeah, the vibes are I'll call them simple. The vibes are simple this week on Around the Web. Very, very, small setups, um, but very, like, I don't know. It could be good, it could be bad. That's what Around the Web is all about. I don't listen to them typically before we play them, and, so first off, let's check out this, Volca Beats. I haven't heard of Volca Beats in a while, so let me switch over and 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
like,
I
I
was
see
like,
Autumn talking. I'm muted.
there's no sound.
All right. Well, with that, we'll just go straight to the other thing, so I don't have to fix this. Matt Z, if you're in the chat, we're gonna figure this out one day. We're gonna fix all this one day, okay? Um, I mean, it would be so much better if I just use my other interface.
You should.
No, I can't.
Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, that was
Support the chat.
energy. Very energetic.
Yeah. Second one, I picked because it's two keyboards, and wasn't sure if
Ooh, I
uh,
like. What is that like? Sound a sound dampening thing in the back?
it looks nice, right? Like something's going
Yeah.
on in there. This person has a lot of money. Like there's this thing over here. Look at this. This like a
Cool.
modular thing. It's all lit up with like I don't even know what this is. If someone can tell me what this is, because
Yeah,
this
that
is sick.
that does look really really cool. I also like his hat. Like it's like just like a pop of color, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's like aesthetic without 100% feeling like it like trying.
Like yeah, he did yeah, I like it.
In a weird way. All right, I'm gonna shut up and then we'll go. 3, 2, 1. Hold on.
What's going on? That was awesome. Okay, I dug that. That was really good.
Yeah, hold on.
Loved that. I think that's my Oh, I'm echoing.
You're good.
That was awesome.
That was really good.
I knew he was going to be good. I don't know, I just had a feeling.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, right? Because I'm just looking, and I think that's kind of actually part of what I like about picking the around the web. Um, is like I pick something based on what I think it's going to sound like, and sometimes it's not even close to what it's going to sound like, and that's definitely
Right.
one of those like cases where I was like, I would never have picked it to sound like that. So
Mhm.
very cool. Also, Traded to Living. I think I watched. You got a you got the was it just this week? You got the Spectre box. I think you did like an unboxing and then you did another video. But shout out, Traded to Living got that Spectre box going on in his life. And Matt Z played the Prophet X. And yes,
Ooh, nice.
underrated.
Yeah,
Underrated.
how do you like it, Matt Z? Cuz I'm jelly.
Yeah. I there's there may be something on the way, something that I'll actually keep in a way, maybe on the way. Zounds just got a back order of them in, so maybe Profit or not Profit, maybe OBX8, maybe. Um, but let's talk about the first topic of the night, which is you know maybe I have a history with it, but that history may be tainted in some way. So all of the things tonight come from Synth Anatomy because, to be honest, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel um, of super booth content. There's almost nothing left. So I found some things, but this was from a month ago. I didn't know this, but so Modal, who is or was or I wish was my one of my favorite synth companies in the world because they made this thing called the double O uh the double O one or the double O two and the double O R or whatever years ago. But anyways, so this company went bankrupt, but now, as of a month ago, this company called Alc
Altronics.
Altronics, I want to say Altronics Holdings, a Hong Kong, so Chinese company, has actually bought the Modal. It's surprising, but yeah, the Shenzhen Alcom, wait, Alc, Altron, Al, Alcom. Okay, whatever. Maybe they're different companies. Altronics, Alcomics, who knows? Um, but yeah, this company owns Modal now, and I'm hoping that they really can do something with the company. I think Modal has a very cool history and a very cool pedigree, but it's also tainted by a lot of toxicity, and that's between former owners of the company. So
It's always the people, man. It's always the people.
I know it's always the people. Um, and honestly, what does anyone care? I mean, they have the carbonate. That's probably the number one thing that they have. Um,
Oh, I'm sure people care. There's gotta be. It's gotta have an audience here somewhere.
yeah. What are there's a lot of ads at the front, but yeah, this is
Yeah,
like their newest thing, which is the what is this?
Catherine.
Oh my gosh, I care, but like care is inactively want. Uh,
Dude.
I
Dude, I don't. So I don't have a Twitter, or I do have a Twitter, but I never go on it. But I feel like that would be a really good tweet.
yes. Um, the Modal is like a company where I like to think of them as um, it's just such a great start to something and then such an average like lifetime. Like kind of like it's kind of like a child star in a way. That's how I kind of think of Modal.
Oh,
Where
interesting. I mean, I
early on,
like I like the design. I like the color. Very. It looks like it's a very straightforward piece of gear, which is always a plus for me.
and I think that what you just said is exactly what kind of sucks the most about them is like if you go early on in Modal, they were really going pushing forward, doing a lot of like heavy high like high technology type things, and then they
Okay.
just became, hey, look, we're putting this chip into a different box and we just keep
Oh.
going with it. And I think actually this is great. Matzi put it perfectly. He said Udo is what Modal should have been. And yes, and also
Mm.
the creator of the Modal or the creator of the Udo, um, the entire company was a designer on the 008 from Modal, which was in their heyday. And I feel like okay, so Chicano, which is um,
Chicano. Wait,
always
didn't you just change your name?
always it's hilarious that always coming in with like the Macaulay Culkin of synth. Just peaked early on. Um,
That sad face after you said that is
yeah,
kind of fun.
it's just like I love early Modal, and now it just is like it's just sad, but it's fine. I mean,
It's such a sad meme, dude. Never heard it until today.
Church of Living said, "I'm still bummed you made that amazing video and then took it down. Totally
Which
understand,
video?
but yeah." Well,
You made a whole
here's
video and then took it
video.
down?
Yes,
Like you mean like you spent like hours on a video and then took it down?
yes. But you know what? That's the only video I ever took down.
Why?
I took it down for reasons. Reasons we can
Were
talk
you
about
made
off
to take it
screen.
down?
I was threatened to take it down.
Oh.
I didn't like how the person went about the threatening. That was problematic, but it didn't mean that I didn't understand why. You know, it's kind of like not what you say, it's how you say it. And I think that in that case, it was, you know, I'll just say I would have gladly done the thing, but being threatened to do it comes across very problematic, you know?
Jeez.
So either way, I did it because I cared about the reasons behind it, but you know, people know why. Catherine says, "You 1000% did the right thing," and Catherine understands more about this than I do. So, but
And Catherine, you're a real one.
either way, like because Catherine and I had a discussion about this whole thing. That's why she's probably the only one. And I mean, Trade to Living understands why as well. Um, but no, no, don't be sorry for bringing it up. I mean, I'm only sad because the video and part of the things that happened behind the scenes of that were like I could tell that it was just really, 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 really bad. Like the wrong types of people came out about that. If it was just like, hey, he just made a synth video and he maybe said some things that don't work for everybody, that would have been fine. But people started to come out of the woodworks on the topic of the thing that I removed it for. And that's when I knew, oh, I'm just not going to do this anymore, you know?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it just it was what Behringer is. It's not even about a product anymore. It's about an ideal. It's about like an idea, and like those
Oh.
types of people started to come out, and it was just like, oh gosh, you know.
Oh,
And
shoot.
here's the problem: it was the people from the company. That's when I was like, okay, this is like really bad. But anyways, um, new ownership for Modal. So let's hope that now in less problematic hands it can become just a company that makes instruments again and not a company that somehow has to fight each other over like I like you know it just I hate when that's why I don't do Behringer stuff. It's because it's not about the gear anymore. It's about ideas and it's just like I don't know, man.
I
Point.
feel you. I feel you. I don't blame you for trying to get out of that, uh, you know, the fire.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um but yeah, thanks to Rachel Living. And you know what? A video is just a video. The issues that were brought up by the people are much larger than that video, and it taught me a lot about um, people and how you know it taught me how to go on to the next subject very quickly and move to other random things, such as Erica Synths did a thing and I didn't even notice it.
Okay.
They made a thing called the Steampipe, which is it's my former porn name, but Erica Synth stole it for this. So, you know.
You said that so casually.
um
Oh man.
oh gosh. So I haven't heard this, so I'm kind of excited because I'm always like a fan of Erica Synth stuff, but I don't like I miss this. So this is a I guess it's a physical modeling synthesizer. So that's like pretty sick. It's just I totally didn't like I didn't have any idea what was going on. Um, so let's listen to the steam pipe
Oh my gosh.
by a company by this company called Erica Synths. Here it is. Um, I actually wonder, has anyone heard this? I kind of wondering what a physical modeling sound like from them. Well, I guess I have to go on mute again, but in just a moment. Okay. I think that top comment. Oh gosh, hold on. I think that top comment made sense. Hold on. Autumn. Um, okay, you're good. Um,
Okay, let's see it.
the top comment,
Well, yeah, can we go down to it? Where's it?
it says Steampipe needs just one video where it sounds good and versatile. I think that's the most.
Like a constructive.
Yeah, like
Hmm.
you know, it's all about the demonstrator. I know that sounds weird. I just feel like, you could make the Prophet 6 sound like ass. Like it's just possible to do that, right? But it's like I was clicking around like let's get a little like wow factor here. That's all we need, you know?
Hmm.
Uh I mean it is called the stovepipe.
And
Or
it looks
what's it
it
called?
looks
Steam.
so the steam pipe. It looks so cool too. I mean, I love like the design and like the knobs and always a fan of like the wood siding on there.
Yeah, it looks like very cool industrial in a
Yes, it
way.
does.
Catherine said, I like the sounds a ton, but like all these boxes cost like 3, 5 times what a rational person would pay for a big rings. I didn't read that at first, but that's hilarious. Big rings plus MIDI control.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't everything rings at this point? Isn't everything like trying to do that? Shout out to
Okay.
mutable instruments.
So Trader to the Living says it could be amazing, but you can't tell from that demo. And that's why it is helpful to have multiple demos. Chicano says, I can't imagine.
Oh my god.
Dude, I almost read that whole thing.
It's just funny. He's just blindly. Chicano says, I can't. See, that's why the chat is the best. The third
Yeah, the
host.
chat is what makes the stream. You guys. You guys. Oh my goodness. Dude.
See, yes, that's what I was gonna say, Catherine. Exactly what I was gonna say. See, there's a goth club, like an industrial club that is in Hollywood, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, "Hey, Chicano, I'm pretty sure." This is when everyone tunes out. Like these.
Okay, by the way, we're not saying that this is a bad product. That's not what we're saying. Um, we're saying that it's helpful to have multiple demos. You know, sometimes it's just you get a different perspective depending on who's playing with it. Everybody's just hung up on that. on those on what Chicano and Catherine said.
You're playing with it. Anyway, we're just gonna. We've done this for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Next, something cute and my love, which is granular. I think this stream gets like more off the rails like every week. It's
Dude,
just like
it
more.
is. We yeah, Chicano's like Autumn trying to rope a speaker. I think I succeeded.
Oh gosh. Yeah, see that's where we need it. Blush response. That's who needs it. Blush response is a real person also, by the way, Autumn. This is not a thing.
Nice, nice.
Um I just for the physical modeling part, I was like, I want to hear like some more physical modeling. It sounded like it was hints of what it could be.
Yeah, I wonder if you maybe go to the video, maybe it has better sound. Maybe the stream audio was a thing. I don't know. I don't know. But chat, go back to that video and re-listen to it. Maybe it sounds different
This
off of
is
stream.
why Erica Synths doesn't talk to me because I'm not making a joke. I'm just it's fun. Okay, so here's the thing: the Groc, Oddment Audio Groc. This is the thing. Here it is, everyone.
Ooh, I like the color.
I think like you're kind of as a company having to like work really hard to like um people so mean. um so the Grok, everyone's trying to find a thing, right? We've got enough. Okay. Still so mean.
Jeez, man.
Flat clouds, yellow clouds. I think companies are trying to find like a scheme that works. Okay, we've done everything right, and
Dude, sorry. The chat's just and it's hard to keep going
I
with
didn't
the
read
chat.
it at this point.
I'm just not gonna read the chat at this point.
I'm just gonna play it and try to. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm trying not to look over there. So break up laughing. Okay, here it is. The Grok. This is gonna be it. This is the one, everyone. This is the one. Give me a second. Hold on. Ready?
To hate.
Okay. Love that. Love that. Um, so there's the Groc. The Groc. Um,
I'm
I
not laughing at the grok. I'm laughing at the chat.
know.
The chat.
Oh man. Yeah. Thanks, Rose. Uh,
I wouldn't. Was that said right after the ad?
hopefully, yeah. Um, uh, see, okay. Let's have a little talk, chat. I think people think that like, well, I know people know that I'm like very. That's why Autumn's here. Autumn, you know what I really noticed? I stop my sentences mid sentence constantly and change. I have no idea what I'm saying. But you're like, you never finish ideas. And I realized just now I don't. Anyway, what's up, Destructo? Um,
The irony of that, like, whole the way that you just said that was just hilarious.
oh man. So the thing is, I'm not that cynical. It's just sometimes it feels like I'm seeing the same thing over and over and over when it comes to like music tools and synth tools, especially synth tools in this new era of like everybody and their mom is going to make a synth or something or a thing. And it just like, I mean, I'm not I'm not even hating on this as a product. I'm like hating on like, oh gosh, like it feels like again so many times with certain products.
Right.
And I just wonder like what is next? So maybe chat, what like I don't know. Autumn, you're not as like heavy into like the synth stuff, and that's why you're here
Right.
just
No,
to give us
totally.
some sanity.
Totally. Like, Catherine says, this is why I've been so bored with gear. It's all apps.
Yeah,
No, I totally understand that perspective. It's you guys just have so much knowledge on synths and like the history and features that you've been kind of seeing over and over again. So I totally understand where you would get jaded with that stuff. Um no, that's totally valid. Uh and then so therefore I'm assuming that this is more for people like that are not so jaded and are like, "Hey, that looks cool." So there you go. Design gets your attention.
I know.
And then I mean really that's I think that's what it is. It's all how can we how can we take something, make it more appealing to people that maybe haven't that don't have this already in a whatever synth.
I know. I always try to remember that. And see, that's why Autumn brings that other side of things because like I get so like, you know, I become like that person in like that poo-poos everything but forgets that just I know it's not for me, but
Mhm.
it just feels like sometimes maybe I can't see who it's for, but then I'm always thinking I'm coming from a totally different place.
No, but it's valid though. I mean, that's I think that's like a I think it's good that you have that perspective because it's real and there's a lot of people that feel the same way that you do. So it's not necessarily like just because it's a negative emotion that you have doesn't mean that it's a negative thing that you're I don't even know if I don't think I'm making sense.
I mean,
It's not bad that you're saying your true opinion. That's what I'm saying.
no, but it
Yeah.
feels hard because like I feel like people think like so many of my videos when I think about them. Also, I want to point this out. I want to just say some quick. I want to do quick comment thing. He said, "This is why I'm having a hard time motivating myself to start doing videos again." Yeah, I mean that's all those reasons are why I stopped for months at a time. Every I got bored every so often. I just wouldn't do it. Catherine says the Cicada, the Eternal Mars engine, the Therobox, the Solar 42, every one of those instruments really tries to be new physical experience to make music differently. Yeah, and so this feels like, oh, I have this iPad app already. It just does. Uh, it's just not 14,000. It's just not $1,000. Like that's why it's weird that like it feels sometimes like they're doing something that's already been done by a person who made a free app, but they're just putting it in a box and then charging like so much money for it, and it's just weird. It makes other products seem fair, like I don't know. Anyways,
Wait, how much are they charging for this?
this Groc, the Oddment Groc, goes for pre-order it for $800. Yeah, 800 US.
Mm, it's quite a bit. That's quite a lot. You know, they're funny enough, there is a market. It might be small or it might be big, I don't know. But there is a market that likes aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Is it
So
aesthetic though?
I think it can be. I think like hear me out. If somebody's got like a I don't know, they just hey man, I need that yellow,
I know,
you know.
I bought the
And
Mofo yellow, so yeah, I know.
sometimes the color of a piece of gear is just like ooh,
I
you know,
know.
it just gets your attention.
I know.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
sometimes. Hmm. Hmm. Who am I? Who am I? Um.
It's okay to have your opinions. It's okay to speak your true thoughts, man. Don't feel bad about that.
Yeah. Kevin says I'm a huge aesthetics person. I'm literally selling gear because it doesn't soothe me, but it's still got to be an actual tool, right? You can wrap vinyl in any. You can vinyl wrap.
Mhm.
I
Yup.
mean, yeah, it's not wrong. Um. Um.
It's Oh, Paul says, I feel like I'm the aesthetic market. I have no idea who's paying $800 here. Okay, there you go. Somebody in the aesthetic market, but $800 seems to be too high of a price point. There
Yeah,
you go. Oh, Julian says lemon drop is literally half the price. Oh,
I know.
yeah,
Yeah, Lemon Drop is 1010. I think 1010 audio or something.
lemon drop is pretty dang cute. I do appreciate that
Hmm,
lemon drop.
that's a good point. Um, $400
Paul,
for yellow.
yeah, $400 for the okay, sure.
Um, wait, hold on. Destructo. I'm missing the earlier conversation, but it says I have been going back and forth through emails with Rhodes themselves, and they made a formal complaint because DHL also left the package in my backyard without Rhodes. Did Rhodes deliver you a Rhodes? I'm going back in time. Destructo. You got it yesterday. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That's always been a dream of mine to own a real Rhodes, and if this is true, I'm extremely jealous. Destructo then has everything.
Amazing.
Oh, you ordered the 75th anniversary roads. Wow. Incredible. Isn't that thing like
Wow.
$10,000? Maybe it's more. Incredible.
Limited edition.
Incredible. Incredible.
That's so
Um,
cool.
yeah, we'll just take this eyesore off the screen. So, anyway, maybe I'm just in a bad mood. I don't know.
Uh, it's dude, no, dude, it's okay. You like listen. The reality of the world is you're there's a quote. It's like you could be like the juiciest peach or something, but somebody's gonna hate peaches. Like you can't expect everybody to like something. That's not realistic.
I
You
mean,
know?
it's true, and I
Like
love a juicy peach. I love
exactly.
a peach milkshake from Chick-fil-A.
There you go. And some people hate peach milkshakes from Chick-fil-A. Maybe they like chocolate milkshakes from Wendy's or
Somebody
something. You know?
rude.
It's you can't there's nothing in the world that people can 100% get behind. Like not even pizza. There's going to be somebody out there that hates pizza.
Shout out to Structure for actually getting a new roads. 17, 16, 17,000. Wow. Incredible. I don't I need FU money. That's what I need. What would I do with FU money?
Chat. That's a good question. Chat, if you had FU money, what would you do with it? And are you talking like FU money like you never have to work in the day a day in your life kind of thing?
I mean, if you had that type of money, I feel like your life. So I've thought of this often, Autumn, and I'd like to pose this question to you, as this is more fun than talking about synths right now. Sometimes I feel like life is this weird like game of struggling against basically, you know, homelessness
Dude.
or just the end in a weird way.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I always think like I know that that sounds really like crappy and you always wish to get to a place where you don't have to be there. But like
Bro.
then I think what if I was fully immune to that? What if I could be 100% immune to that, meaning I had FU money?
Mhm.
Would life feel as purposeful? Because the thing is you're never like always super close to homelessness maybe like most people aren't always like about to be homeless,
Mhm.
but there's always the threat of it. So you're always trying to like just
You're
outrun it.
you're always productive.
Yeah, yeah,
You're always productive and therefore if you weren't productive, that might not necessarily be good for you either. Like
yes.
not saying that not saying that your whole life you need to be productive like 24/7, but just not having that element of like, hey, I need to do some like I need to do something.
Yeah,
It it might not be the healthiest thing because like you hear some of these cases of really rich kids, like super duper rich kids that, commit suicide because you know, whatever whatever problems that they have. So that's not always the answer. Like having like the FU money is not always the answer, you know?
yeah. I always think about that like
Yeah.
cuz I don't know. I've never had FU money. But I've also never been fully on the other side of it of like desperation mode. But
Right.
there's always this prod of like I don't know, like life can be a lot harder. But then I always think about this like life is also like weird because if you if you don't have for a very short period of time, meaning a year maybe, if you don't have a job for a year, if you really were to take away like many people's support systems, it would just be over for them. Like they're going to be in desperation. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yes.
year is short, but also a year without the productivity is long. And so, but like in a weird way, we're always being prodded against getting there. It's like weird. I don't know. I don't know.
No, totally. Catherine says, if I had a few money, I'd watch TV with Denny, make art while she cooked, and read books. That's literally it. My life now, just more of it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, Destructo says, if I had a few money, I would buy DHL. You train the delivery guy to not leave stuff around in the open without a dang signature.
Sometimes those are the things I think. I think about like if I could just buy this restaurant right now, I'd retrain.
It's Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I would retrain everyone. Every time that,
Usually.
like at Target today,
Mm-hmm.
the woman was going like super slow, and I was kind of like, being like super impatient, like Sonic the Hedgehog, like just tapping my foot, just come
Oh,
on. And
dude.
then I thought, like, what a dick you are, like Steven. Like, this is just 10 minutes out of your life. But sometimes I just feel that way. I'm just gonna buy this whole Target and just retrain everyone.
Imagine like a rich person. Like that.
I think they do
That's
that.
it.
I feel like
That's it. You're fired. You don't even work here. I'm
yeah.
about to
See,
like just give me like 5 minutes to make a phone call.
isn't FU money really all about exacting revenge? Really?
I know, right? So true.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I love pinball, Catherine. I didn't know you were a pinball person. I love pinball. I don't know why. I love pinball. Old school
Okay,
pinball.
Frank made a really great point. You need to be stress free to be creative. You also need real life experience to be creative. Find balance. That's so true.
Wonderful.
That is so true. Going through like
Yeah.
stuff, struggle, I find does provoke creativity, and maybe it's
Yeah.
because it is an outlet to cope with whatever you're dealing with. Maybe that's the reason, It's like you're going through something, you're like, how do I deal with this? And a lot of people really do find comfort in getting it out through music or
Yeah.
art.
That's, I mean, I struggled mightily in the last year with uh, stress and not allowing me to be creative. But I also had to then change my entire lifestyle to be creative again, meaning I had to purposely go out and listen to live music and do all those things. But it is weird where I feel like if you're in this now, some people can do it. I'm not necessarily those people, but one of those people. But if I am like 100% just happy and content, I just don't do things. I'm just like, this is good. Like, let's just keep moving. Maybe I'll do fun things, but music becomes work. So sometimes you don't want to do that. So,
No, totally.
okay. Catherine says, I love pinball. The physicality is excellent. There's incredible pinball museum a few hours drive from me. I get to play the incredible rarities. So blessed. Yeah, it's just something about pinball. I just if I could have a pinball machine, I would. I'd rather have a pinball machine than a video game cabinet.
Wow. See,
I
pinball, there's a lot of pinball fans here. Brian says, I was hunting down a Black Knight pinball just this week. Still a bit out of my range, my price range.
Man,
Wow.
maybe I'll go play pinball. I should do that. There's literally a an arcade 5 minutes walk with pinball, and I don't go there very much, and I don't know why.
Meet up at the pinball arcade, you guys.
I have issues. Um,
Chicano says, I've never played a real pinball, just the windows. Really?
I like that
Man,
one though.
that's crazy.
I used to.
You've never been to Chuck E. Cheese, bro?
Does Chuck E. Cheese even have that?
I think it did back in the day.
Man, Chuck E. Cheese. The pizza changed. That whole place changed.
Really? I haven't been there in probably like 15 years, so I don't know.
Well, then again, okay. I went when I was probably last when I was. No, I'm sorry. I go for kids' birthdays now, but that's how I know the pizza's changed. Or
Okay, see, that's my issue is no kids that I know of want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
well,
Well, to be fair, I don't live next to my family right now, and the kids that I'm referring to are like 14.
your
So
child, your
not
child.
in. I know.
You could restart the Chuck E. Cheese craze.
Mm,
Mm,
I
mm.
know.
Anyways, we'll see everyone next week. This may have been the stream that this will be the least cared about stream. So I don't know. Goodbye, everyone.